Motivate yourself. Hello everyone, my name is John, a motivator of myself. You might ask, how could I be a motivator to myself? Before answering the question, I'd like you to know that there is a thing which guides or otherwise devastates yourself, known as mindset. Having a beautiful mindset is a priceless thing, as if you don't, it will merely be a nightmare which always haunts you. Many studies have discovered that the way you run this life will significantly be affected by the way of your thinking. An expert says that life is dependent upon your perspective and your feeling. Thus, if you want to change your life, you must shape your thinking and your feeling. To reveal out the truth of the studies, I want to ask you, have you ever been afraid even before doing something? Like afraid of making mistakes before presenting your task in front of your friends? Afraid of stating your opinion even though you think your idea is correct? Or even afraid of stating your feeling to a girl as you think that the girl will reject you? Don't you realize that you are actually constructing a negative mindset of yourself, and it finally will hinder you from doing something? Aren't you aware that people cannot change you but yourself? Now, I want you to answer those questions and then ask yourself if those problems are there in you or otherwise. If your answers are mostly referring to positive answers, then I can assume that you live your life well. But if your answers are predominantly negative, then you have to change your life by changing the way you think. You can start it by believing that all things you want to do is good for you, and trust yourself that you can do it. Because the more positive energy you possess in your mind, the more motivated you will be. In the book of Dr. Ibrahim Al-Fiqi, talking about positive thinking, it is stated that the mind has a strong correspondence with our body, meaning that your body will reflect to what you are thinking of. Jack Ma, one of the wealthiest people in the world, has ever said, "I know that I will be a rich man." He stated that sentence long before he gets rich like now. But what he believes affects his body to do his best. Muhammad Ali, an outstanding boxer, always says before fighting on the ring, "I am the greatest boxer in the world, and I believe that I can win whomever I fight with." It doesn't mean that he is arrogant, but he just tries to think positively, which in turn affects to his performance. One day, I joined a test in which I believed I could not do it maximally. Yes, the results showed that I failed in the test. However, in the next test, when applying for scholarship, I trusted myself, and I bore in mind that I had to do my best. And as a result, I passed the test and became an awardee of the scholarship. Finally, the last but not least, before ending this video, I want you to change your life by changing your mindset. Believe in the strength of thought. Never be afraid making mistakes, but make mistakes as the best lesson to be better in the future. I'm John, a motivator for myself. Thank you.